Have you ever wondered about the key figures in Soviet military history? This is a realm of the past that brims with tales of strategy, courage, and extraordinary individuals who left their indelible mark. Today, we embark on a journey through time to explore two such figures, Marshal Georgy Zhukov and Vasily Zaitsev. Marshal Zhukov, the man whose strategic prowess was instrumental in several Eastern Front victories, stands tall in the annals of Soviet military history. Alongside him is Vasily Zaitsev, a sniper who achieved legendary status during the Battle of Stalingrad for his unmatched marksmanship. Both these men played pivotal roles in shaping the course of history, and their stories are a testament to the human spirit's resilience and determination. Their tales are not just about war and strategy, but also about leadership, perseverance, and the will to overcome even the most formidable challenges. Now, let's delve into the fascinating lives of these two iconic figures. Our journey begins with the birth of Georgy Zhukov in 1896 in a small village in Russia. Born into a poor peasant family, Zhukov's early years were marked by hardship and struggle, but as the saying goes, adversity is the mother of greatness. Little did this small village know, it was nurturing a future military genius. As a child, Zhukov known for his tenacity and determination. His humble beginnings did not dampen his spirit, but rather, they fanned the flames of ambition within him. It was these very qualities that would later play a crucial role in his rise through the ranks of the Red Army. In 1915, at the age of 19, Zhukov was conscripted into the Russian army to serve in World War I. His dedication, discipline, and natural leadership abilities did not go unnoticed. He swiftly moved up the ranks, displaying a strategic brilliance that was a rarity among his peers. After the revolution in 1917, Zhukov joined the Red Army. His strategic acumen, coupled with his unwavering dedication, made him a figure of note. He became a commander of the 4th Cavalry Army during the Russian Civil War, a testament to his rising stature within the military hierarchy. But it wasn't just his strategic brilliance that made Zhukov stand out. It was his unyielding discipline, his refusal to bow down to pressure, and his relentless pursuit of victory. These qualities earned him the respect and admiration of his peers and superiors alike. Zhukov's early years were a testament to his character, a man unfazed by adversity, driven by ambition, and guided by a strategic mind. His rise through the ranks was not simply due to his military prowess, but also his ability to inspire, to lead, and to strategize. As we turn the pages of history, we see that Zhukov's early years were not just a prelude to his military career. They were the foundation of the man he was to become, a man who would play a pivotal role in the Eastern Front victories of World War II. Zhukov's meteoric rise in the Red Army set the stage for his pivotal role in World War II. With the outbreak of World War II, Zhukov's strategic genius truly came into play. His astute mind and unyielding spirit proved pivotal in the Eastern Front victories, an arena marked by some of the most brutal combat in human history. During the darkest days of the war, when the German forces were at the gates of Moscow, Zhukov stepped up to the plate. He masterminded the defense of the city, orchestrating a counter-offensive that turned the tide of battle. His strategy was a blend of courage and caution, leveraging the harsh Russian winter to his advantage and using the landscape as a weapon against the invaders. The German forces, unprepared for such extreme conditions, were pushed back, and Moscow remained in Soviet hands. But Zhukov's brilliance didn't stop at the defense of Moscow. His strategic acumen was once again on full display during the Battle of Stalingrad, one of the deadliest battles in the annals of warfare. Faced with a formidable enemy, Zhukov devised a plan that encircled and trapped the German 6th Army. This plan, known as Operation Uranus, was executed with precision, leading to a devastating defeat for the Germans. Zhukov was not just a tactician, he was a leader who inspired his soldiers. He led from the front, sharing in the hardships of his men, and never shied away from making tough decisions. His leadership was marked by an unshakable resolve to protect his motherland, and an unwavering belief in the strength and spirit of his soldiers. His contributions to the Soviet victory in World War II were monumental. It was his strategic brilliance that laid the groundwork for many of the key victories on the Eastern Front. His leadership skills galvanized his troops, instilling in them the courage to face down a formidable enemy and emerge victorious. Zhukov's leadership during the war cemented his place as one of the greatest military tacticians of the 20th century. While Zhukov was leading armies, another hero was emerging on the battlefield, Vasily Zaitsev. Born in the heart of Russia, in the Ural Mountains, Zaitsev was no stranger to hard work. His early years were spent tending to his family's flock of sheep, a humble shepherd boy in the vast expanse of the Russian countryside. But don't let this pastoral picture fool you. This bucolic upbringing was instrumental in honing his keen observation skills and patience, traits that would later serve him well on the battlefield. In his youth, Zaitsev learned to use a rifle to protect his flock from wolves. The wide-open plains of the Urals provided an ideal training ground, unknowingly preparing the young shepherd for his future role. The ability to patiently wait, observing his surroundings, and then accurately strike when the moment was right, these were the hallmarks of a great sniper. And Zaitsev was a natural. He was not just a shepherd, though. Zaitsev was also an educated man. After completing his studies at a construction school in Magnitogorsk, he was drafted into the Red Army. Initially serving in the Navy as a clerk, Zaitsev's sharpshooting skills didn't go unnoticed for long. He was soon transferred to the Tezin 47th Rifle Regiment, where his talents were put to better use. On the shooting range, Zaitsev was a phenomenon. His marksmanship was unparalleled, his aim unerring, his patience unwavering. He could hit a target from an astonishing distance, a skill that would later earn him the nickname, the Hawkeye. It was clear that Zaitsev was no ordinary soldier. He was a marksman par excellence, a true sniper in the making. As the clouds of war began to gather over Europe, Zaitsev's unique skills were about to be put to the ultimate test. He was a shepherd-turned-sniper, a man of humble beginnings, about to play an instrumental role in one of the most significant conflicts of the 20th century. Zaitsev's unique skills would soon be put to the test in one of the deadliest battles of World War II. As the Battle of Stalingrad raged, Zaitsev emerged as a beacon of hope for the Soviet forces. In the trenches and ruins of a city under siege, a new hero was born. Vasily Zaitsev, an ordinary soldier with extraordinary skill, began to make a name for himself. His weapon of choice, a Mosin Nagant M9130 sniper rifle. His target, the enemy. His mission, to turn the tide of a battle that was becoming increasingly desperate for the Soviet forces. Zaitsev's exploits during the Battle of Stalingrad have become the stuff of legend. He was said to have eliminated more than 200 enemy soldiers, but it was not just the numbers that mattered. Every shot fired, every target eliminated, was a blow against the invaders, a message to the enemy that the city would not fall easily. Among his many encounters, one stands out: the legendary sniper duel between Zaitsev and Major Erwin Koenig, the head of the German Army's sniper school. It was a battle of wits and skills, a deadly game of cat and mouse in the ruins of a once vibrant city. Zaitsev, however, emerged victorious, his adversary falling to his expert marksmanship. But Zaitsev's impact was not limited to the battlefield. His exploits inspired his fellow soldiers, lifting their spirits in the face of a seemingly insurmountable enemy. He became a symbol of Soviet resistance, a beacon of hope in a time of despair. Zaitsev's skills were not just innate, they were honed and refined through training and practice. He understood the importance of patience, the value of stealth, and the art of deception. He knew when to strike and when to wait, when to move and when to remain still. He was a master of his craft, and his craft was war. In the end, despite the hardships and the horrors of war, Zaitsev remained undaunted. He stood his ground, fought for his city, and emerged as a hero. Zaitsev's heroism during the Battle of Stalingrad made him a legend and a symbol of Soviet resistance. Marshal Zhukov and Vasily Zaitsev left indelible marks on Soviet military history. Zhukov, a master tactician, spearheaded key victories on the Eastern Front, his strategies and leadership instrumental in altering the course of World War II. His military genius is still studied in military academies around the world, a testament to his lasting impact. Meanwhile, sniper Vasily Zaitsev became a legend in his own right during the Battle of Stalingrad. His unmatched marksmanship and stealth tactics turned the tide in favor of the Soviet forces, his name becoming a beacon of hope amid the chaos of war. His story continues to captivate audiences globally, immortalized in books and films. These two figures, each extraordinary in their own way, have come to symbolize the resilience and determination of the Soviet military. Through their courage, skill, and strategic brilliance, Zhukov and Zaitsev continue to inspire us today.